This is day 3 of reading every book I've read in 2025 until I catch up. The next book I read in 2025 was Good to Great. This is like a business type book, so definitely a little bit outside of my regular reading content, but it's actually the most worthwhile business book I think I've ever read. The author is an academic and took in like all of these data points on all of these companies that went from like mediocre performance to outpacing the stock market by like 3 times, I think. I don't know, something like that. So they went from like, you know, increasing with the stock market to outpacing it. Is that the best metric for determining performance? I don't know. But I think there are a lot of really useful and interesting things in here about how a company works, what you can do to make sure that you are setting up your company for success and making sure you're setting up your direct reports for success. Like, I think this was actually a really valuable business book, and you don't hear me say that very often because I think most business books are dumb and bad, and you will probably hear me talk about some of those later on in this series. But this one, I think, is worth it. Um, he has another one called Built to Last, which is about like juggernaut companies basically that have had great performance for lots of years, um, which I guess was written first before this Good to Great, but he suggests reading as a sequel. So I will probably pick that up at some point. I liked this Good to Great book, and I think if you are interested in businessy things, you should read it. Okay, thanks, bye.